So you've all been involved in film production and also TV production. So my question is, and you can share in responding or have a dialogue about it, the shooting in Florida yesterday. If you had to address what happened and create a story or program to highlight the tragedy and what could be done to change legislation, how would you approach that?
Change legislation in what way?
Regarding gun control?
So,
Have you guys read thoroughly about it?
no.
I haven't read too much about it.
What is a crime scene?
I mean, I know enough to give some kind of opinion.
But like, how would you approach a project? Like,
Go
would
after
you
you.
Is
interview?
sway legislation in which way in regarding gun control specifically?
No automatic weapons.
No automatic weapons.
No
Yeah,
automatic
that could be
weapons.
purchased.
Yeah, I'll go. I definitely think a documentary format for sure. By bringing past interviews.
Yeah, like Las Vegas.
And you could also easily put up statistics. The numbers aren't lying. And simple ways that have already been brought up. And if they were implemented, this possibly might have not happened. Only then you can combine the facts with emotions and just the terrible results that hopefully we could avoid one day.
Yeah, and I try to show like where this idea came from, like to have automatic weapon or like people, how they got this. Like, is there any rule? Like, do we need any new laws about this problem? Because it's getting a lot. Like first, like it's not like Las Vegas is not first. Like, but we had Las Vegas, now Florida, and so this is not the last one. So maybe we need some more rules about it. And it's I'm with you, documentary. It's good to show the past, like what happened in the past, and like showing the crime scene, how people like feel like how people feel about this problem, and how we should it's like really stressful, and it's really dangerous for people like who live near there, even after when the shooting is over, they still feel like here is not a safe place. So yeah, I believe we need like more rules.
If you could do like a public service announcement, what would you do? Show the statistics and footage of the interviews of survivors?
Yeah, so first I would show the crime scene and like maybe some evidence to show that like this was like they created before, like how to start, how to use the weapon, or was it like that, or no, like somebody just come up and shoot someone else. And I would show some people around there, like or the victim, who was the victim, and why they killed him, or her. I don't know the situation. So yeah, and I try to show people that what was the real thing that happened over there. Sometimes it's political, sometimes it's not political, sometimes it's just a game, like somebody, the root. I would show the root to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the root would lie within the murderer, in my opinion. I think diving deep into the legislation and trying to get political in that sense isn't super necessary, or showing statistics. I think the root of the cause and the problem lies deep within the person committing the acts.
But there's legislation regarding what we can do in terms of mental illness too.
Exactly.
Meaning if you post a manifesto, you can't arrest that person.
Yeah. Well, sure. In those regards, yes, I believe that. But I think taking the approach in regards of gun control would be an unnecessary approach, but yeah, I think there's a lot you can do, and film is very powerful. I mean, propaganda, and I'd show. I think as a filmmaker, I would show some kind of deep narrative from the perspective of a terrorist, possibly, and where they came from, and maybe show people using other characters, and show people what they can do differently to be more aware of people like that, or possibly
Like do
try
an
not-
intervention of some kind?
yeah, try not to create such a I don't know, maybe be more communicative between people in the school setting, or kind of make mental illness something that I don't know.
That's not stigmatized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's the most important thing after gun control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Three, but we got 3 different interpretations of how to approach this. So thank you very much.
Thank you.